Welcome. I'm Stefanie Kirkland, the Deputy Director of Craft Alliance, and I'm here to introduce you to Jeff Hornung, one of our featured artists in our upcoming Artist-In-Resident show. Jeff was an Artist-In-Resident with us from July 19 until the end of the year, December, and we're really excited to be showing his work. So, hi, Jeff. Welcome.
Hi, Stephanie. Thanks for having me. This should be a lot of fun.
Oh, good. So let's just get into how your art practice has been affected by COVID. I know we've all been hit and have to alter everything we do. So how have you been hanging in there with your art practice?
Well, at the very beginning, with everything being confusing and unknown and just stopped, I did experience a lot of situational depression, and that was weird for me because I'm not normally somebody that feels that way. But it was everything that I've been doing stopped, and that was hard to deal with. So worked through that, had worked through the anger stage and whatever, and now I'm in the okay, here we are, and let's see what we can do to maximize our time. And that has allowed me to spend a lot of time in my own space. And yeah, some of it was regular worky work, but there was a lot of time to create and explore more creative things. And I think that's my biggest benefit, if you can say anything's a benefit from COVID, is I had more time in my own space, moved things around, cleaned up a little bit, just a little bit, and explored some new stuff. And I'm happy to say I will have some new stuff that I'm going to be bringing in for the next exhibit.
Yeah, we're really excited about that too. So what keeps you inspired? What keeps you going?
What keeps me going? Coffee, the occasional pizza. Hey, you asked, I'm honest, coffee and pizza, basically. For me, it's really I'm more of a journey guy. You know, the destination is great, but I really like the journey. So the thing that keeps me going is finding something new or different, or playing. I'm a grown man wearing a Star Wars shirt. I like fun. I like the process. So with the new work, I'm not going to talk a lot about it, but with the new work, it was something new, different, daunting. I've not tried it because of the level of precision it requires, and being able to spend the time and focus on something like that really kept me moving forward. So that was pretty good.
Yeah, that's really exciting. So many artists have a hard time getting back into the studio, so you're kind of my hero right now. You yourself to play, and you always have during your residency. It's been a lot of fun to watch. You get into almost like a science investigative mode as you work.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're okay with failure, which is a wonderful quality, and it keeps you going to reinventing and pushing those materials. So what are you listening to these days in your studio?
I was wondering if you were going to ask something like this. Honest answer is anything from Beethoven to Metallica, classic music to heavy metal. No country. I'm not a country guy. But lately, going back to the playing thing, I've actually been listening to a couple of video game soundtracks. Believe it or not, I'm a gamer. I'm a long-time gamer. I'm a solo player. I don't do that multiplayer thing. But my kids got me a PlayStation 4 a couple of years ago, just because they needed me to have an upgrade of my gaming system. And there's been a couple of newer games here recently that the storyline is epic and the backgrounds are phenomenal, and the soundtracks are Oscar movie quality. This good stuff. So yesterday, I was listening to the soundtrack from the Horizon Zero Dawn video game, just because, sweeping epic music. It's just wonderful stuff. Yeah. So I'm weird.
No, you're a true artist. You appreciate every aspect of that, and as someone who lives with a man who needs to release all of his anxiety through amazing epic games, I know exactly what you're talking about, and I can sit and read a book while he's playing because it's so clear, the soundtrack.
Yeah, exactly.
So have you been looking at any artists lately? Anybody you've been really tuning into?
With my new work, I've been focused on the artists that produce similar work, and it's segmented work. So very technical. It's not difficult, but it is very technical. And for me, that requires a lot of study. There's math, there's precision. I'm the guy that was never good at math or precision. You have to measure accurately. I'm not that guy, so I have to learn. And that's been taking most of my time, that it's been focused on this particular style of turning and what I need to do. So I can honestly say I haven't spent a lot of time looking at some other artists, but my wife is a painter, and I do get to experience some really cool things that she's sharing with some of her research, color theory and balance and things of that. And then it's stuff that I can take back into my own studio at the same time.
Yeah, yeah, because you have an amazing, wonderful color palette that you use a lot.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Glad to see she's influencing you there a little bit.
Yeah, she influences me.
She's
I
a smart
influence her.
lady.
Yeah, yeah.
You got a good one there.
She hasn't changed the locks on the doors yet, so all good.
How about a guilty pleasure or indulgence that you've taken during this time?
More coffee, more pizza. Honestly, we've been actually going the other direction. You've met me in person. I'm a little on the heavier side for what I am, and while, especially since my wife is going to see this, I cannot claim to be doing anything serious. We have been modifying our diets a little bit. She has been making me walk a little bit. So yeah, I really no guilty pleasures, truly, except for time in my own shop, and I guess. Well, okay. I've been investing a lot in my computer system, my cameras, whatever, because this is not only my own workspace, it's also become my virtual classroom, and I've been doing a lot of online teaching. I've embraced that completely, and it's just a wonderful, wonderful opportunity to be able to reach out and get a hold of more people looking for education. So yeah, we'll use that as my answer for this particular question, the computer system. Yeah.
So I was going to ask you if there was anything during this time. I mean, it's hard. We've altered our lifestyles, but there's some things people are going to keep doing. So it sounds like maybe one of those would be Zoom classes.
Yeah. Zoom classes, Facebook Lives. My shop is not air conditioned, so I'm at the beck and call of the heat in the summertime, and I did a lot of what I called Wood Turning Wednesday, and it was just a free live thing on Facebook that I would go on, and I would have a couple of topics that I wanted to talk about, and then I'd open it up for questions. You want to know? I'll either give you the answer, or I'll tell you who I know that has the answer, and that was a lot of fun, and I reached a lot of people, and I'm enjoying that process as well. Never wanted to teach, and all of a sudden, all I want to do is teach. It's pretty cool.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah.
All right, and how about when this is all over, the first place you want to visit, or something you really miss that you want to go to?
First place that I want to visit is the brand new wood turning studio at Craft Alliance School of Art and Design, with a side trip to the gallery and the shop, and hopefully that coffee bar thing is still part of the. Yeah, if that's, I want to visit the new coffee bar. I'm a coffee guy. I don't know, hotel, someplace not in St. Louis, somewhere, anywhere, please. I don't care. Let me go somewhere and do something. Yeah, I have no plans because I don't know when things are going to really get back to normal. But I miss you guys. I miss Craft Alliance. I miss being an instructor down there. I miss my students, and I really do. That it bothers me that I can't be in a classroom with students, because wood turning is really hard to learn online virtually. We're doing the best we can, but to be able to see what they're doing and suggest an adjustment on their hand position or body position, much easier to do when you can see their hands and body, in person. So yeah, getting back into a classroom is really what my primary goal is at the beginning of all of the normalcy coming back.
Yeah, we miss all that energy in the studios. It's been really hard for us too.
Yeah.
But I'm excited about that new space, and I'm excited to get in there and see how it's all going to work. It's going to be luscious and about time.
Yeah, about time. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I really appreciate all your time here. I'm super excited to get my paws on your new work and to actually start seeing it come into the gallery. It's a beautiful space, and you guys are thrilled.
No, la 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 la.
Yes. Being on this journey has been a lot of fun. So thank you so much. We will see you in October.
Absolutely.
Okay, thank you.
Absolutely.
Appreciate it.
All righty. Take care. Bye, everybody.